Good morning, children. Welcome back to the lesson My Childhood, written by APJ Abdul Kalam. Dear children, we had 2 sessions on it already. I hope all of you have gone through the video uploads and uh, let us make a quick recapitulation of what you have already learned. This is a chapter taken from the autobiography written by APJ Abdul Kalam, that is Wings of Fire. And in the very first paragraph, he talked about, or he expressed, which state he belonged to, where he was born, who his father was, who his mother was, and what kind of childhood he had. He had a very secure childhood, both materially and emotionally, and the reference of Second World War we discussed, and how he earned his first wage we discussed, and what are the qualities that he inherited from his parents. From mother, he got faith in goodness and deep kindness, and from father he got honesty and self-discipline. And his three friends we discussed: Ramananda Shastri, Aravindan, and Shiva Prakashan. And Ramanandan later became the priest of Rameshwaram temple, and Aravindan became a businessman arranging transport for visiting pilgrims, and Shiva Prakashan became the catering contractor of Southern Railway. And we also discussed about the Sita Rama Kalyanam, that means marriage of Sita and Rama, and how Abdul Kalam's family helped in carrying the idols to the place in a boat. Okay, you can also see the pictures here in the text. And about the new teacher who joined that Rameshwaram Elementary School, and how he it is not an insult, okay, how he made Abdul Kalam to sit at the last row, because he was not happy when Abdul Kalam was sitting among the Brahmin boys. Okay, according to him, the Hindu priest's son should not sit with a Muslim boy. But later on, the children informed the matter to their parents, and parents interpreted, and Lakshmana Shastri, father of Ramananda Shastri, called the teacher and advised him not to spread the poison of social inequality and communal intolerance among the innocent children. And later on, the teacher became very decent, and he became a reformed teacher. So, dear children, here we stopped at page number 71, and all of you take page number 72 now. Yeah, we are at page number 72, paragraph number 8. On the whole, the small society of Rameshwaram was very rigid in terms of the segregation of different social groups. However, my science teacher Shiva Subramanya Iyer, though an orthodox Brahmin with a very conservative wife, was something of a rebel. He did his best to break social barriers so that people from varying backgrounds could mingle easily. He used to spend hours with me and would say, Kalam, I want you to develop so that you are on par with the highly educated people of the big cities. So, dear children, now here is an introduction about another teacher. Who is the teacher? Science teacher of Abdul Kalam. What is his name? Shiva Subramanya Iyer. He is from an orthodox, what you call Rudivadi. Rudivadi we call. Orthodox means one who follows the traditional system, that is called orthodox. Okay, orthodox Brahmin person, very conservative, another word for orthodox. Conservative orthodox wife, okay, one who is following the old rituals. And but Shiva Subramanya is little a rebel type, one who is against the system. Okay, so he wanted to break the social barriers. The old system should be broken according to him. and he wanted people of all backgrounds should mingle together, mix together. Okay, so he once told Kalam that Kalam should develop, means to progress in life, so that uh, he should be highly educated. Okay, and people should respect him. This is what his wish was for Abdul Kalam. So here the picture is there. Okay, that the teacher is teaching. One day he invited me to his home for a meal. His wife was horrified at the idea of a Muslim boy being invited to dine in her ritually pure kitchen. She refused to serve me in her kitchen. Shiva Subramanya Iyer was not perturbed, nor did he get angry with his wife, but instead served me with his own hands and sat down beside me to eat his meal. His wife watched us from behind the kitchen door. I wondered whether she had observed any difference in the way I ate rice, drank water, or cleaned the floor after the meal. When I was leaving his house, Shiva Subramanya Iyer invited me to join him for dinner again the next weekend. Observing my hesitation, he told me not to get upset, saying, once you decide to change the system, such problems have to be confronted. Okay, when I visited his house the next week, Shiva Subramanya Iyer's wife took me inside her kitchen and served me food with her own hands. So, dear children, let us see the change of attitude in the mind of Shiva Subramanya Iyer's wife. One day, Abdul Kalam was invited by his science teacher to have dinner with him or to dine with him, but his wife was not ready to accept the Muslim boy in her pure kitchen. Okay, ritually pure kitchen. He felt that kitchen is very pure for her. Ritually pure here means kept protected from all outside influences for the observances of religion. But who took the boy inside? Shiva Subramanya Iyer. And who was not ready to serve food for him? His wife. So who served food for Abdul Kalam? The teacher himself. And Abdul wondered whether there was any difference of his eating style with that of others, how he had his rice, how he drank water, and there might be no change, same thing. And again Shiva Subramanya Iyer invited the boy to have dinner once again, but the boy was slightly hesitant, not willing, but he said, no, we should change the system, or if you want to change the system, such problem should be confronted. What is confronted means? Met, M-E-T, confronted. Faced, such should be faced or met. Okay, any other word? Hello. Okay. Then the Second World War, when the Second World War was over and India's freedom was imminent, means very near, Indians will build their own India, declared Gandhi. So when the Second World War was over and India's freedom was very near, very imminent, very near, Gandhi declared, India will build their own India. The whole country was filled with the unprecedented optimism. What is unprecedented means? New. Meaning is already given. New or unparalleled optimism, believing that something good is going to happen. Opposite is pessimism. Optimism, opposite pessimism. Okay, pessimism means something bad will happen. So all people are with an optimism that India was going to get independence. I asked my father for permission to leave Rameshwaram and study at the district headquarters in Ramanandapuram. So actually the boy wanted to study in Ramanandapuram, so he took permission from his father. Okay, you can see here the child sitting and eating, and now Shiva Subramanya Iyer's wife serving him food, the second visit. Okay. and boy with cap. Okay, that is an identification mark for the boy to show that he is a Muslim. Okay, he told me, okay, father said, as if thinking aloud, Abul, he used to call him with affection, Abul, I know you have to go away to grow. Okay, according to his father, the boy should go to learn, to grow. Okay, does the seagull not fly across the sun alone and without a nest? Seagull, a, a bird that can fly high, but it will not cross the sun. Okay, does the seagull not fly across the sun alone and without a nest? He quoted Khalil Gibran to my hesitant mother. Actually, mother was not hesitant, means unwilling. Hesitant means, and mother is unwilling to send the boy to the district place. But for that, Abdul Kalam's father quoted the famous line from Khalil Gibran: your children are not your children, they are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. They come through you, but not from you. You may give them your love, but not your thoughts, for because they have their own thoughts. So, dear children, you can also learn this dialogue. Okay, I'll give you some time to learn. For example, all of you learn this dialogue. What is it? Your children are not your children. He is convincing. Whose words are these? Khalil Gibran. Okay, what did he say? Means our children are not our children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing, life's wish for itself. They have their own wish. They come through you. Means these children were given life by the mother, means that through you, but not from you. Means you should not use your brain to influence him. You may give them your love. You can give, all mothers can give their love to the children, but not their thoughts. Why? Because they have their own thoughts. Children have their own thoughts. This is a famous line from Khalil Gibran. So children, that way Abdul Kalam's father made his mother understand the fact. Okay, that's the end of the lesson. Let us make an immediate review of what we discussed today. Today we learned that teacher Shiva Subramanya Iyer, though he was an orthodox Brahmin and his wife also very orthodox wife, he was a rebel. He wanted to change the system. He does not like the segregation of different social group. Segregation means separation. Okay, segregation. What is segregation? Separating. The act of separating is called segregation. For example, girls and boys are segregated. They are not allowed to mix together or mingle together. In every classroom, girls are sitting separately, boys are sitting in the other side. So segregated. So there was actually social groups are segregated, but who did not like that? Shiva Subramanya Iyer. So he wanted to break that system in the society. One day he invited Abdul Kalam to his home for dinner, but who was not ready to serve food for him? Subramanya Iyer's wife, because she did not want a Muslim boy spoiling the ritually pure kitchen. Okay. But Shiva Subramanya Iyer again invited the boy once again. Why? To teach a lesson to his wife, and second time his wife herself served him food. Okay, and when the Second World War was over, India's freedom was very imminent, and Gandhi declared Indians would build their own India, and the entire country people were filled with an unprecedented optimism. Unprecedented means that did not happen earlier, means new optimism. That time Abdul Kalam asked his father whether he could study at the district headquarters, that is Ramanandapuram. Okay, but who was ready? Father was ready, but mother is hesitant. What is hesitant? Unwilling. Mother is unwilling, not ready to send the boy to the district headquarters. Abdul Kalam's father quoted one famous line from Khalil Gibran. What is it? Your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. They come through you, but not from you. You may give them your love, but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts. Dear children, you can also have your own thoughts. Sometimes your parents may compel that you become a doctor only, or you become an engineer only, but it is not like that. You have to work out with your own ideas. It does not mean that you should not disobey them, but as per your interest, you have to proceed in your life. Okay, children, that is the end of the lesson, and all of you should write down the important words and the question and the answers. All questions are shared in the form of NCERT solutions, and write your notebooks properly. Thank you, children. Have a nice day ahead. Thank you. Bye.